Alright, right now in the 5 series we're going to look at album covers that are terrible album covers. Alright, I don't know why I've never touched on this subject before, because it's kind of a funny topic to me, but we're going to get into it now on the 5 series. Terrible album covers. Jaco Monti, Vanidad. Now, I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what his art department was thinking of. He's submerged in the water. You can hardly see him. I don't know why the water is this purple kind of color. I don't know what they are trying to say, but this is a not a very good album cover. In fact, it's a terrible album cover. The only reason I bought it, because Jaco Monti, for all you diggers and producers out there, Jaco Monti has fire breaks and samples on his records. You need to get into him. But this is a decent record, but terrible cover. Come on, they're bugging. Now this is an even worse art department decision. Cloda Rogers must have had zero marketing push or marketing dollars or whatever, or marketing effort for this cover, because they've pushed her into this corner. I'm not really sure why. They've got this font here and she's got her photo in the corner. It's a soft focus image and she's not engaged with the camera in any way, and they should have cropped out these chairs. It's obviously some kind of a snapshot. They never cropped out the chairs. It's just such a random snapshot that does not do this record any justice whatsoever, and they've got all this black space that's not doing anything. It just doesn't make sense. It just confuses me. This is another record filled with breaks and samples too. This is just the worst on the worst on. It's the worst and then it's the worst again. The reason that it's the worst, because it's just terrible. Like, it was so terrible that the card on the cover just couldn't take it and started to fold. That's how bad this is. And what makes it even more terrible, that is two legends. McCoy Tyner, one of the legendary jazz pianists of all time, is here with the Duke Ellington. Come on, he's getting a triple legend. The legend of the legend of the legend is Duke Ellington, firmly placed in the American songbook canon. But anyway, it's not about bigging up the legends. This is about Duke Ellington looking at McCoy Tyner like, how did I get on this album cover looking crazy like this when I'm Duke Ellington? This might be my worst cover, but it doesn't take away from the great artistry of these two artists. But come on, it's terrible. Next up, Illusion. Illusion. This is a group I kind of get into. This is a decent album. There's another album of theirs that I like more, I've got to say. But this cover is just confusion. Why are they in such a soft focus? And why are they standing in a graveyard, standing over a tombstone? It just doesn't sell you on anything. It's just really terrible. And I cram to understand, like MC Light says, what is going on here. And they just look bored out of their minds. And I'm just bored out of my mind with this cover. And it's kind of creepy. Don't like looking at it, but decent group. And once again, breaks and samples. This should be called terrible covers with breaks and samples. But anyway, Erasmo Carlos. This cover just makes me nauseous. I don't know what they were thinking. And to be honest, Erasmo Carlos has a bad track record when it comes to album covers. Great artist, great Brazilian artist, but he does dodgy covers, and this is the dodgiest. I don't know what he was thinking here. I don't know who cleared this and said, yeah, let's put this out. And then Erasmo gave it a thumbs up. These are terrible covers. 5 albums with terrible covers. Good Fine Records, Hi-Fi Recluse. We have a new single out, Lacuna. Check it out on Spotify. In fact, check all of our music out on Spotify and all the other DSPs too. But anyway, terrible album covers.